All right.
Thanks, Rick.
Oh, it seems to be shaping up to be a beautiful day.
Oh, it's gorgeous out here now.
Dorney Park will be open for business in just about 2 hours, and preparations have been underway since before the sun came out.
That's right. One of the first things to happen every day, of course, is the inspection and testing of all the rides in the park. WFMZ Tannery is live next to Talon with Brad Neslin, who oversees the ride, to tell us exactly what has to happen every morning. Eve.
Well, Wendy and Hasiel, good morning. Yeah, Brad's actually joining me on the Talon platform. We've got a great view up here, Brad, huh?
That's correct.
So Wendy and Hasiel just introduced us and told the viewers, you know, things have been going on since the crack of dawn this morning. How early does the ride team arrive every morning?
The ride team arrives at 3 a.m.
And run us through kind of what they do first. I know we got to consider the neighbors, right?
Oh, absolutely. You have to consider the neighbors. You can't run the rides too early. 7 is about the earliest we'll run anything. They'll start off on the ride. Generally, they'll do the perimeter check of the ride, look at fencing, look at all the mundane things, the queue lines and the gates, make sure the gates work, locks are in. And then they'll move on to track inspections, looking at columns, footings, the brakes, the drive motors. And then after that, they'll usually move on to the trains or the vehicles.
And tell us, I know each ride has a checklist, so the mechanics aren't doing the same thing on every ride. It depends on what kind of ride you're talking about, right?
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, each ride has a very specific checklist that was designed for that ride, whether two different coasters will have two different things to look at. Or I say two, it'll be a multitude of things that are different.
Okay. And tell us what's going on or what has been going on here at Talon. I see we have a couple of your staff members up here hard at work.
Yeah, right now what he's doing the topside wheel check, oil in the wheels. On this particular ride, the manufacturer requires that you oil the wheels before you run in the day, so he's doing that. He'll look at the wheels, look at their condition, look at the bearings, make sure the preloads are right on the wheels to the track. And then when he's all done, then he'll lower the covers, and the train will be ready for operations to go ahead and take out and check. Wow,
it's quite an interesting process. And I know we have the water park behind us, and that's a whole different ball game over there, right?
Right. It's a whole different aspect. We use a whole different crew of mechanics for that. Some of them are divers. They'll do water level checks. They'll do flow checks. They'll do chemistry checks. It's a whole different skill level.
So these guys really have to be awake at 3 a.m. and on their toes, huh, to make sure the day goes smoothly. Well, Brad, thanks so much. It's very interesting. A lot goes into making sure everybody has fun and stays safe here at Dorney. Thanks for joining us, Brad. And Wendy and Hasiel will send things back to you.
All right.
Thank you. It's time now.